Hey PTE aspirants! Welcome back to our channel, your go-to place for mastering the PTE academic and PTE core. In today's video, we're diving into a fresh Retell lecture practice, just like you'll face in the real exam. I'll play the lecture first, and then you'll hear the perfect model response, so you can boost your fluency, content, and pronunciation scores. Make sure you grab a notebook for keywords, because this is your moment to practice like a pro. And hey, before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a single practice session that could make all the difference in your PTE results. Memory is not a single process. It is a complex system involving encoding, storage, and retrieval. Research shows that sleep plays a pivotal role in this. When we sleep, the brain consolidates information gathered during the day, moving it from short-term to long-term storage. Without adequate rest, this consolidation is disrupted, leading to poor recall. Furthermore, as we age, neural pathways can become less efficient, making it harder to retrieve information quickly. Therefore, maintaining brain health through sleep and cognitive stimulation is vital for memory retention. The lecture primarily discusses the complex system of human memory. The speaker explains that memory involves encoding and retrieval and emphasizes that sleep is vital for consolidating information into long-term storage. Additionally, the lecture touches upon the effects of aging on neural pathways, noting that they become less efficient over time. Finally, the speaker concludes that maintaining brain health through sleep and stimulation is essential for memory retention. Public health initiatives have been the cornerstone of increasing life expectancy over the last century. Vaccination programs, in particular, have successfully eradicated or controlled diseases that once killed millions, like smallpox and polio. However, recent years have shown a rise in vaccine hesitancy, fueled by misinformation. This poses a significant threat to herd immunity. Experts suggest that clearer communication from public health officials and better access to healthcare facilities are the two main pillars needed to rebuild public trust and ensure the safety of global communities. The lecture is about the importance of public health initiatives in increasing life expectancy. The speaker highlights that vaccination programs have been successful in controlling dangerous diseases. However, the lecture also addresses the growing issue of vaccine hesitancy and the threat it poses to herd immunity. Furthermore, the speaker suggests that the solution lies in clearer communication and better access to healthcare. In conclusion, these two pillars are necessary to rebuild public trust and ensure community safety. Microplastics are small plastic particles less than 5 millimeters in diameter that are now found in every corner of the globe, from the deepest ocean trenches to the highest mountain peaks. These particles are often ingested by marine life, entering the food chain at the bottom and eventually reaching humans. The long-term health effects of this accumulation are still being studied, but there is growing concern about toxic chemicals being absorbed. Legislative action, such as banning single-use plastics, is becoming a primary focus for governments worldwide to mitigate this environmental crisis. The lecture discusses the global issue of microplastics in the environment. The speaker notes that these particles are found everywhere and are ingested by marine life, entering the human food chain. The lecture also highlights that the long-term health effects of this accumulation remain a concern. Additionally, the speaker mentions that legislative action, such as banning single-use plastics, is the main focus for governments. To conclude, these measures are vital to mitigate the growing environmental crisis. The greenhouse effect is a natural process that warms the Earth's surface. When the sun's energy reaches the Earth's atmosphere, some of it is reflected back to space, and the rest is absorbed and re-irradiated by greenhouse gases. Problems arise because human activities, like burning fossil fuels, are increasing the concentration of these gases, leading to global warming. This increase causes rising sea levels and more extreme weather patterns. Mitigation strategies include transitioning to renewable energy and improving energy efficiency. The lecture discusses the greenhouse effect and its impact on the Earth. The speaker explains that while it is a natural process, human activities are increasing greenhouse gases, which leads to global warming. Additionally, the lecture mentions consequences like rising sea levels and extreme weather. Finally, the speaker suggests that renewable energy and efficiency are key strategies for mitigation. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions and the emotions of others. It is often considered as important as IQ in professional success. People with high EQ are better at teamwork, conflict resolution, and leadership. Recent studies suggest that EQ can be developed over time through self-awareness and social skills training. In the modern workplace, soft skills are becoming highly valued, making emotional intelligence a critical asset for career advancement. The lecture focuses on emotional intelligence and its importance in professional success. The speaker highlights that EQ involves managing both personal and social emotions. He notes that it is vital for teamwork and leadership and that, unlike IQ, it can be developed. In conclusion, the speaker emphasizes that in the modern workplace, soft skills are essential for career advancement. If you found this practice useful, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps more learners find us. And for daily PTE tips, model answers, and prediction topics, subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a lesson. Comment below with your score goal, and I'll share a personalized study tip for you. Until next time, keep practicing and keep aiming higher. You've got this.